So this was their only chance to unwind before doing chores for the weekend. Because I know my mom used to make us clean up the house around Saturdays and Sundays. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I do know what you're saying because I remember her making me help clean up
you gonna get me in trouble again,
when,
man.
when when I just simply wanted to come over to play video games. I end up having to vacuum and rake leaves.
My
I'm
mom
like,
was
wait a
a
minute, this is not what I signed up for.
mom was an equal opportunist as far as work goes, man. She had a fair share for everybody, you know. Shout out to Mom Dukes,
Yeah,
man.
why am I folding clothes? These are not even my clothes.
Love you, Mom.
No, we love you, Mom, for sure. Definitely love you, Mom. You're like my mom as well. So
you're she showed real dedication to putting people to hard work. So shout out to Mom.
definitely.
She is a definition of quality minutes because if you step foot around the vicinity of my home, your ass was a part of the Hard Work Hall of Fame, whether you knew it or not.
She started our journey. Maybe we need to credit her for starting our journey towards the Hard Work Hall of Fame because I definitely wasn't planning on raking leaves. I was just trying to ride bikes on Saturday morning. Like, let's just ride bikes. I didn't want to bag up leaves.
This sip is for you, Mom.
Yes, definitely.
Salute. Well, speaking of the topic of Mom, she kind of made me hate the fall.
Why? Talk about it.
I can't necessarily say I hate the fall because first it's Scorpio season. Shout out to all the Scorpios out there, man. In the Sagittarius, we see y'all, man.
Yeah, shout out to all the November babies.
Well, November babies in the building. In the fall, autumn is beautiful. The change of the leaves and the environment. It's beautiful outside, but if you really think about how deep and dark it is, all those leaves have to come to the ground.
Yeah.
And do you know how long it takes to rake a backyard by yourself and put that shit in bags?
Yeah. All Saturday.
Oh, Lord.
All Saturday.
And we had a we had a few humongous trees in our backyard, man.
Yeah.
And those were traumatizing days. Like while all my friends were riding bikes in the street, you know, I just looked at the backyard through that little gate and just see them just having a good time. And I'm back there putting in the minutes. So I used to try to I never thought I told you this though, but I used to like trick my friends. Like, yo, man, hey, come here right quick. I gotta ask you something. I knew Joyce was going to put y'all to work. I knew it. I felt it.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry, friends. But we're in this together, man. You know, only the strong survive. And you guys show that you are amazing bunch of individuals. So shout out to my friends, man.
Well, Mother Willis saw to it that we didn't have a choice.
You're right. You are absolutely right. It was a dictatorship.
Yeah. But I guess that meant we were a part of the family, like, you know.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But you know, I wouldn't say so much the fall, because I think we all had that responsibility in taking care of those leaves in the fall. But also, I think what's worse is the winter. Shoveling the sidewalk, shoveling the driveway. Oh
man, to be the age I am right now, bro, like in my own home, I see snow and I try to avoid it as much as possible. Like I will sit there and just walk over the snow. Like it'd turn to ice underneath it. So then when I do actually want to go out there and shovel, it'd be so icy underneath because I hate snow. Like I would love the winter. I love to see it. Those people on the West Coast or down south, they call me, man, I don't know why you guys complain about snow so much. Mother, boo, because I lived in it for 30 some years.
Yeah.
Do you know the feeling of walking to school in a blizzard?
They have no clue. No, do you know the feeling of waking up and it's 25 inches of snow on the ground and watching television, just hoping and praying that they would cancel school, but they never.
Your school is never that one on the list. Never.
Oh man,
I used to be so upset with my school district. Like, what is going on?
And that was back in the day when you had to watch the TV and they had the school district scrolling across the bottom. Remember that?
Oh, I
You would
definitely remember
you would
that,
just
man.
wait. And like, so we were Oakland County School District.
Shout out to Oakland County School District.
Shout out to Oakland County. And you would see the O's show up.
Yes,
And
sir.
they would come and they would go. No Oakland County School District. And I'd be pissed.
And it'd be those schools that you never even heard about in the county. Like, what the hell? Where is that school?
Washtenaw. Where is Washtenaw County?
And then to make that even more messed up, man.
South Lyon.
And then I was always where I lived was too close to the school to ride the bus, so I had to walk in it. Oh God. You know how hard it is to be up at 7 a.m. to walk in the snow? Well, shout out to the early morning snowball fights, though. That was entertaining.
You had to make the best.
You had to, man. You had to.
You had to make your minutes count in that snow.
Oh, most definitely. Shout out to these kids being spoiled today, because they wouldn't understand that, man. They get rides to school. Like my daughter, she's spoiled, man. She get a ride. You know, she even in that car, like, can you turn the heat up, Daddy? Can you turn the heat up? I said, you know, back in my day, because you know I got to hear it with the old phrase. You know, back in my day, we didn't have heat. We didn't have heat. We barely had vehicles. And the vehicles that we did have were not to take children to school, apparently, because my mom would be in the house so warm. And I go knock on the door and say, hey, Mom, can I get a ride to school? And and to her, it'll sound like an insult. Like, what?
How dare you?
What do you need a ride for?
Fix your lips.
Are your legs broken? Something wrong with your shins?
Shout out to parents who ask your kids questions that you already know the answer to. Mom, I walked in here. My legs are clearly not broken. Why would you ask me that question?